Hey MVPs and welcome. As this channel is all about social skills and confidence, I just can't leave out body language. It does not only affect how others perceive you, but also how you see yourself. And there are already many videos about body language out there, and most of it seems pretty obvious anyway. And that's why I only want to sum up the basics you should be aware of. Guys, have you ever felt that someone had this charismatic presence when they entered the room? Even though they might not necessarily be the tallest, best looking or strongest people around, they definitely possess something just as powerful. First of all, you will notice their open body language. This means not crossing your arms and legs at the same time, having your shoulders relaxed but slightly retracted to show more of your chest and stomach. In nature, this signals that you are fearless and friendly in some cases, as you present vulnerable parts of your body. Also, you wouldn't really seem trustworthy if you had your hands in your pockets all the time, not revealing your palms. And you also want to appear taller? No problem, just stand straight. This can easily be done by slightly flexing your glutes and stomach, while having your chin in and up about parallel to the floor. Plus, you don't look like you're hiding something. More and more people today have forward head posture and rounded shoulders from sitting all day, and this makes you look really weak. And there are many exercises online to revise that, so go on and fix it, and you will soon notice a huge difference in your appearance. Another bad habit is fidgeting. Keep your arms relaxed at your sides when you stand or on a table when you sit. This goes along with jumping from one leg to another all the time, which makes you appear really nervous. And the calmer you are, the more confident you will feel and appear in general. Your feet should face the person you're talking to, otherwise you look like you would rather want to leave. Research done by Amy Cuddy in collaboration with Dana Kearney has shown that adopting the body language associated with dominance for just 2 minutes is enough to create a 20% increase in testosterone and a 25% decrease in a stress hormone cortisol. In other words, adopting these open postures make a person feel more powerful and confident. Of course, standing strong and open takes more space than hunching in a corner, and that is also something you should not be afraid of. Don't hesitate to use wider gestures when you speak and take some space when you walk with about shoulder-wide steps. I'm not saying be a douchebag and bump into people, but be sure about the direction you're going and don't jump out of people's way all the time. In unknown environments, you might feel a bit intimidated to take your space, but think back on how you would sit or stand if it was in your own house, together with your best friend. For example, every time people stand quite close to each other in an elevator, where nobody wants to breathe until the door is open, I can see that everyone else experiences the same, and I have to smile about how funny the situation actually is, and I immediately feel the difference. Realizing that we are all in the same boat and taking deep breaths works wonders. I used to do this in a club or before I enter a room full of strangers. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have done this already, especially before an exam or public speaking. The key that makes the difference between being a douche and a likable and confident MVP is a genuine smile. You don't have to have perfect teeth to show them, but taking care of them definitely doesn't hurt. Science has proven there are countless variations of smiles, but the one you should be going for will naturally come to you if you get interested in other people and try to see strangers as friends, even before you actually get to know them. Only then you won't give them your classical fake "good morning dear colleagues at work" smile. And don't underestimate the effect of a friendly smile. It will brighten other people's day and yours in return. Next up on the list, and already mentioned in my video about how you can make an amazing first impression, is eye contact. Business people from Europe, the US and Australia and other parts of the world expect you to maintain eye contact around 50 to 60% of your conversation. If you feel uncomfortable holding it, you can focus on the nose right between their eyes. They really won't notice the difference. And when you break eye contact, look to the side rather than down. Looking down signals lower status, shame and even submission. And here is a simple technique to improve your eye contact. Whenever you greet someone, look into his or her eyes long enough to notice what color they are. Talking about facial expressions, know what your standard face looks like. This is the face that most people see when you're looking at them, listening to them or just not talking in general. You mostly show your default face when you're in your head and on autopilot. This can appear stiff and unfriendly, so again, relax and get yourself in a good mood. In other words, smiling helps. This was my short summary of the most important confident body language tips. I actually plan to do more detailed guides in the future, and just let me know in the comments below if you want me to focus on a specific aspect of it. And thanks guys for watching, and stay tuned for more content to make you a confident MVP with superior social skills.